the relationship with Nike and the legacy of the sneakers is such sort of a big part of the sort of overarching Jordan story. And one of the things I love about watching this documentary is how little holes in my memory get filled, because I always just associate Jordan with Nike. But you forget during the time, Converse, they had all the big stars, and Adidas. And like they said in the film, Nike was more of a track brand. What can you tell us about that decision? His mother was the one that made him go meet with Nike. What can you tell us that you didn't make the film about that relationship between Nike and Michael Jordan and how it started?
There's a couple of things is that struck me. Spot-Bilt. Do you remember them, Jalen?
Of course. Absolutely. Dominique used to rock those.
Yeah.
Who you think you're talking to?
Yeah, you're right. You're sneaker guys. But when I say Spot-Bilt to people, as a test to whether or not I should include it in the story, no one knew what Spot-Bilt was. And those were like Etonics, you said, right?
Before he went to Etonics, no doubt.
So they matched the offer.
Ooh.
Michael Jordan came this close to being with Spot-Bilt because the spokesman for Spot-Bilt at the time was another athlete who transcended some racial bounds. It's a guy named OJ Simpson. And he said to the guys at Spot-Bilt, the kid out of Carolina is the next me. Go get him. So they matched Nike's offer, but they couldn't match the marketing. They couldn't promise David Falk that they would market Michael the way that Nike would. And that ultimately is what put that deal over the top financially for them. The other thing I think is funny is that Michael, after all of this roundabout negotiations and the mom and dad say, this is the best deal, you got to go, he still called Adidas and said, are you sure? And they said no. But
it's funny to think we could all be wearing Spot-Bilts right now. I could have a closet full of Spot-Bilts.
And they were a sports and leisure shoe. They weren't really a basketball shoe.
It comes down to a coin flip, okay, during the 84 draft. And if the coin flip flips the other way, heads instead of tails, Michael Jordan is a rocket. And if another coin flips the right way, he's wearing Spot-Bilt. We could all be rocking yellow and orange Spot-Bilts right now and thinking that is the retro shoe. So it's these little moments, man, that you get access to. But think if you extrapolate that out this many years to now, the effect that had. I mean, imagine the guy who he called at Adidas. Someone received that phone call and said, "Nah, Michael Jordan, we're going to let you go to another shoe company. We don't need your services at this time. Thank you very much." I mean, now you would move heaven and earth. I don't care what they say about the company was in disarray and the founder of the company had passed away and his kids didn't know. No, you have another. I think that the Air Jordan brand under the Nike umbrella sells out almost every brand in the world to this day. So it's sliding doors moments like that, man, that are fascinating to me from when you look at this thing from a business angle.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.